going on, everybody, and welcome to the pilot of the Sports Cave podcast. I'm Gavin.
And I'm Nick Tacko.
And we are the hosts of the podcast covering everything in the NBA and the NFL. We started this podcast to cover the sports that we love, and also the people on my TikTok where I talk about the NBA have been telling me to start a podcast. So here it is. Make sure to go follow my TikTok. It will probably be above my head there. It's at Gavin.Demora. And yeah.
In today's episode, we will be recapping the playoffs, the NBA playoffs. If you guys want to listen to our podcast instead of watching it on YouTube, go check us out on SoundCloud at the Sports Cave Podcast. And we hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So we are going to be recapping the playoffs as said. So I got the West for the first round, he's got the East for the second round. So I'm going to be diving into the Lakers and Blazers game. I'm going to go round to round, so first into the second and so on and so forth. So I have Blazers-Lakers, as said. The Lakers go down on every single one of their series, 1 game, nothing. But they bounce back and win the next 4. And they take the series 4-1 like in all the other series. And Damian Lillard has an amazing first game, bunch of shots, bunch of points. But they're no match for LeBron James. Damian Lillard gets hurt, isn't himself like people in the bubble. In the bubble, it's not the same. It's very different. People are hurt. People are sick. You can't do it. You just got to play through it. And he tried, but they were no match for the Celtics, for the Lakers either way.
Yeah, Damian Lillard really started doing good in the bubble. He did do good in the regular season, definitely did well, but started breaking out in the bubble. I think he's a little overrated personally because of all the clutch shots he's hit and stuff. People have been saying he's better than Stephen Curry, and I think that's a stretch. Damian Lillard is definitely a top 3 point guard in the league, arguably top 2, but I don't think he's better than Stephen Curry. I have Magic versus the Bucks. Aaron Gordon leaves the bubble due to a left hamstring strain, a strained left hamstring, my fault. He was the one that was going to cover Giannis because of his athleticism, his height, which matches up close to Giannis's. He might be a little shorter. And he is a power forward just like Giannis is this year. And he would be the perfect match for Giannis, but he is out, which hurt the Magic. Aaron Gordon is a top player on the Magic next to Nikola Vucevic, who is really good also. And Magic won the first game, Nikola Vucevic with 35 points.
I think after that game, when everyone saw that the Magic had won, that gave all Celtics fans a little bit of hope that the Bucks would be out really early and we wouldn't have to play them. We were definitely wrong, as the Bucks take the next 4 and
yeah, I wasn't that scared because I knew the Bucks would
come back and take it.
Come back.
So we are moving on. I have the Mavericks and the Clippers. The Mavericks win games 2 and 4, and the Clippers win 1, 3, 5, and 6. 4-2. The Clippers take the series. We all knew this was coming. I don't think that I thought it would be honestly a lot quicker than this, but the Mavericks hang on and they take. They force it to Game 6.
Yeah.
And best player of the series.
Yeah,
It's Luka Doncic right now because the buzzer beater 3 in Game 4.
Yeah, and he's playing. Awesome.
He just played very, very well, but he cannot carry a team through 7 games against a very in-depth Clippers team. Excuse me. We all saw this one coming.
Yeah.
But
Luka Doncic, we'll pop that replay up on the screen right now. Luka Doncic with that buzzer beater, the best play, maybe of the. But who hits? Anthony Davis hit some clutch shot against the Nuggets too.
Yeah, and OG Anunoby about the Celtics and Raptors series.
There's a lot of good buzzer beaters.
Yeah, it's a good bubble right now.
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic will be the face of the NBA from 3 to 5 years. Him and Giannis, maybe Jason Tatum, but in 3 to 5 years, I think Luka Doncic can become the next Larry Bird. So next, I have Nets versus the Raptors. It was a sweep. It was expected because of the Nets' injuries, star players KD and Kyrie.
So, I have a hot take, and Gavin knows my hot take, and he doesn't approve of my hot take, but here it is. If the Nets had KD and Kyrie Irving, they will still lose to Kyle Lowry and the Raptors.
And Pascal Siakam.
Whatever.
And
Kyle Lowry and the Raptors.
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, whatever. Keep going.
So,
I think they lose. They lose.
No, they do not lose.
Yes, they do.
KD, arguably the second best player in the NBA when he's healthy.
He's never healthy.
When he's healthy,
he's not healthy.
The second best player in the league. At least top 3. Okay? he is up there. Like, prime KD was better than prime Giannis.
True.
It's
I don't know if
close.
Giannis is in his prime yet. Was he in second, third season? I don't think he's in his...
No. He's been playing for a while. He just started getting good.
Yeah, I don't think he's in his prime yet, though.
Yeah, he's in the prime. But, Kevin Durant will eat up Pascal Siakam.
Nope.
Okay? The Heat can cover Giannis good. Because they let him shoot. They literally let Giannis shoot. Okay? They don't let him drive, they stop the drive. So, the difference between Giannis and KD is that KD can shoot, he can drive, he can dunk. Giannis is easily stopped, but KD is not easily stopped. KD, people
He doesn't have to be, but he doesn't have to be fully stopped. He has to be contained.
Okay, that you have Kyrie also. Does Giannis have really anyone else? He has Chris
Think about
Middleton,
LeBron James.
but Kyrie is better than...
LeBron James, the Heat have contained, or whatever series it was, they contained LeBron James to 20 points.
Okay.
If you contain LeBron James...
Well, we'll see what happens.
I don't think so. I don't think that's a hot take, and I don't think it comes through.
All right.
Well, let's see, though. Predictions. So, next series is Rockets Thunder. I think we all had
Rockets.
the Rockets.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook and James Harden against Chris Paul. We definitely...
I thought the Rockets were going to win, but it
Easily.
went to a Game 7.
It did go to a Game 7. It was back and forth. And the Thunder take the Game 6
Yeah.
and force the Game 7. I was really shocked about that.
I thought
It was close.
I thought Chris Paul was washed. I thought he was washed. I thought he was getting overpaid. He's one of the top
Yeah.
players paid in the NBA.
I think Stephen Curry
I
is
still
number
think
one.
he's overpaid, but he played good with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander being future star and Dennis Schroeder winning Sixth Man of the Year, a future star.
Yeah.
They played well.
They took that Rockets, the Thunder team, too.
Yeah, and that shows the Thunder's coach. I don't know who the coach is, but his coaching ability is good also.
Yeah.
Is that it for?
That's all I got. Moving on. Here we go. East again.
All right, we got Sixers versus the Celtics. If you don't know, we are Celtics fans. We wanted the Celtics to win. Usually Celtics have problems with the Sixers because of Ben Simmons. They don't really have someone to cover Ben Simmons. He's 6'10". He's a 6'10" point guard, and that creates mismatches. And Ben Simmons averages 19 points against the Celtics, which is crazy because Ben Simmons is mostly an assist type of player. But Ben Simmons did suffer from a knee injury early in the bubble, so they didn't really have a problem with him because he is out.
So they only had to contain basically Joel Embiid, which they did with no problem.
Yeah.
Not 100% Joel Embiid.
But
He was injured and
the Celtics did outnumber Embiid with weapons like Tatum, Kemba, Jaylen Brown. They just had too much weapons.
And Gordon Hayward ended up getting hurt in that series.
Mhm.
And the Celtics easily take this series 4-0 at the sweep. And we are moving on.
All right, so next I have Heat Pacers. We went in thinking it was going to be a good series with T.J. Warren going off in the bubble and Oladipo being himself. I think this was going to be one of the closest series in the... he doesn't think so.
No.
Go express your feelings.
No, I will express my feelings that the Heat absolutely... What, they sweep?
Yes. I thought...
He's going, it's gonna be such a close series. Pacers, they're closer. Heat, nope, 4-0. 4-0.
T.J. Warren going
Get the
off
brooms.
the bubble, literally averaging 35 points. He literally averaged 35 points. Oladipo being himself. Now, Domantas Sabonis, he did get hurt, but he is an all-star, which is... I thought it was going to be close. No one thought the Heat were going to be as good as they were now. We only thought there was Jimmy Butler and Adebayo who were good on that team. We didn't know Tyler Hero was going to be good. We didn't know Duncan Robinson was going to be good. We didn't know Jay Crowder was going to play decent.
Jay Crowder's
Gordon
not...
Dragic, we don't know Gordon Dragic is...
So, Andre Iguodala, they have
Yeah, but...
good defensive player.
Alright, so...
Can hit a key shot. Jay Crowder, better at defense than offense, obviously, but...
Domantas Sabonis got hurt, a foot injury, and it hurt the Pacers more than we thought, and the Heat beat them.
Easy.
You guys agree with me that we thought it was going to be a close matchup.
Comment who you had. Heat Pacers. Comment. All right, so now we are moving into the second round. I have Bucks Heat first. Heat go up 3-0 after beating the Pacers easily.
Shut up. Go.
So they went up 3-0 to the Bucks, which no one saw happening. Obviously, most people saw them beating the Pacers, but no one saw them beating the Bucks.
Yeah.
And Game 4, Giannis gets hurt, has to leave the game, or he cannot play. He got hurt in Game 3 and couldn't play Game 4. And somehow, the Bucks without Giannis squeeze out a win and force a Game 5 where the Heat just take it and say, yep,
That was crazy.
go take a seat, please, and they win the series 4-1.
Alrighty.
The Heat defense in that series was just insane. How they stopped Giannis.
They literally just let Giannis shoot. That's what I would do. Giannis is not a good shooter, and Jay Crowder.
They don't let him walk in the paint. If they let him walk in the paint, that's when he can take games into his hands. Yep.
All right, I got Lakers versus the Rockets. The problem is that the Lakers have a very short starting five. They have P.J. Tucker as their center, standing at 6'5", the average height of a shooting guard. We thought Daniel Tice was the smallest center in the league.
At 6'9", but we were wrong.
We were wrong, and P.J. Tucker is 6'5", the average height of a shooting guard. Rockets don't really have the height to guard the Lakers, with LeBron and Anthony Davis being 6'9" and 6'10". But the Rockets did pull through Game 1 against the Lakers. Eric Gordon holding LeBron to 20 points. P.J. Tucker holding Anthony Davis to 25. It's not that bad considering Anthony Davis is 6'10" and P.J. Tucker is 6'5". The Lakers did pull out the next 4 games with Lakers guards taking advantage of James Harden's and Russell Westbrook's lazy defense.
Yeah, and just like all the other series with the Lakers, Rockets take Game 1. Lakers saying, no, sir, and take 4. So the Celtics and the Raptors the Raptors force Game 7 against the Celtics, and they do end up going. They obviously go to the Game 7, and Celtics win the Game 7. It was a very close series. Could have gone either way. I think the Celtics have a little more depth than the Raptors do. They both have depth of depth on the bench.
Yeah.
But the Celtics just really numbered them, and honestly, I think outcoached them.
You have OG Anunoby with that.
The buzzer beater 3 with 0.5 seconds left in the game. Nothing the Celtics can do, but that goes into Game 6, which they win. The Raptors win, and then forces the Game 7.
2 great coaches on each team also.
Nick Nurse and Brad Stevens.
Carrying the Raptors team wasn't super good either, and he was a really good coach without Kawhi, and he's still getting that far.
Yeah.
Going to Game 7 with the Celtics,
which is very difficult to do. But keep going.
I got Clippers versus Nuggets. I thought the Nuggets were going to get beat by the Jazz, so I did feel doubtful for them this series versus the Clippers. But with Jamal Murray playing like an all-star in the bubble, and with Playoff P playing worse than Tacko Fall, I had faith in the Nuggets. The series went back and forth between the Clippers winning and the Nuggets winning. Very unpredictable games.
It was close, but Nuggets surprisingly take this one in 7 games.
Yeah.
Who saw them beating the Clippers?
Yeah, so Nuggets Game 1, they win it. Paul George averaged 21 points per game this series, and Kawhi averaged 24 points per game this series. Definitely not as good as they could be, but not bad. Playoff P wasn't as bad as I expected. They both would have really bad games, and one of them did bad. They couldn't win with just relying on each other and the rest of the team.
Yeah, they gotta contribute as a team.
All right, we're at a third round now. You have Lakers Nuggets.
Yep, and you have Celtics Heat.
Yep. All right.
All right, so I'll dive in first. So Lakers Nuggets. Once we saw this series or this matchup, we knew that the Nuggets were going home. The Nuggets did show some faith, or gave some hope to Nuggets fans, and when beating the Clippers, but maybe they could do it again. But it was very unlikely. The pattern continues. History repeats itself.
With
Lakers lose Game 1, and then they take the next 4 and win the series 4-1, and advance to the finals to go on and try and win. I think they're tied with the Celtics right now at banner 17, so they're trying to go and win banner 18 for themselves, for the Lakers.
Wait, Lakers are tied with the Celtics?
I think so. I'm almost positive.
I think Celtics are far in front of them. With Bill Russell era?
Yeah, they both have 17,
really?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But dive into the Celtics and
Heat. Celtics and Heat, you have Celtics got Kemba. They got Gordon Hayward back. They have Jason Tatum. They have Jaylen Brown. Heat, they got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, good shooters. They're literally the new Splash Brothers.
Well, we didn't know what Tyler Hero was going to bring to the table for the Heat, and we didn't know what they were going to do with Tyler Hero as a rookie. We didn't know if he was going to crumble or succeed. basically a ride or die. And
And let's not forget the best player on their team, Jimmy Butler, and then Bam Adebayo also.
yeah,
So Daniel Tice, he did play good D on Adebayo.
he's a hustler.
I did think it would be worse, but Adebayo still scored what he usually scores. And then Jimmy Butler, we kind of contained Jimmy Butler, but what really hurt us is not getting up on Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero shooting, and that's what really hurt us that series.
So we are wrapping it up with the finals. Heat, Lakers, and then we have one more segment while in the NBA, and then we'll wrap it up. So I want to take this first.
All right, hold up.
About the finals.
I want to say something. So we have so Heat versus Lakers. It is what game was last night?
The game 5 was last night, and
So,
the Lakers lead
Yeah,
the series.
you guys
3-2.
could be watching this where they've already won. Or
So we are
someone
recording
could be
right now
winning.
Saturday. What time is that? Like 1-ish?
Yeah.
And the Saturday the 10th. Tomorrow at 7:30 is Game 6. Lakers Heat. The Lakers could take it tomorrow before we even upload this.
Yeah.
So these predictions are coming before the game.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I got it first. So I'm gonna hit you guys with a couple facts really quickly, and then we'll just get into conversation about it, the whole thing. No one saw the Miami Heat making it to the finals. No one saw them beating.
No.
Everyone saw them beating the Pacers, but sorry, Gavin. But no one saw them beating the Bucks. And then the Celtics having an amazing series. The Celtics going into 6 games and easily beating the Bucks in 5 games. The Miami Heat defense is really where it's at right now. That's what's going on with them right now. Their defense is good no matter what you're seeing in this final series. There's just no one can really defend Anthony Davis and LeBron James. No matter what you think of the Heat right now, they are playing the best defense that they could, containing those 2 players the best that they could. Their defense is really good right now, but their offense is also going with Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler.
Duncan Robinson and
Yeah.
Adebayo. So I'll hop into game 1. 116-98 Lakers. We got Bam Adebayo out of the game with a strained shoulder. Terrible on defense covering Anthony Davis, I'm going to be honest. Anthony Davis took advantage of him. Best shooter on the Heat and probably in that series, Duncan Robinson, with game 1, 0 points and 0 assists. He played 37 minutes. That is unacceptable.
Reminds me of Jason Tatum in the first half of whatever the Raptors game or the
Yeah.
Heat game. They played absolutely terrible in the first half, no points.
Yeah, someone's still running. All right,
So
got it.
you're good. You're good.
Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler were themselves. Kendrick Nunn, 18 points, breakout game since the regular season. Kendrick Nunn was the 3rd in the race for Rookie of the Year. Regular season, he was awesome. Then he left the bubble due to a coronavirus, COVID-19, and he wasn't the same since then. And Tyler Hero really filled his spot.
Then stepped up and
Mm-hmm.
did what no one else thought that he could do, and he proved that
Yeah.
he's a fantastic basketball player and
Yeah.
did what no one else thought he could do and
Mm-hmm.
made key shots for them. The Lakers, I think, obviously have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, but the Heat don't have a LeBron James or an Anthony Davis, but they have the depth. They go into their bench. They go into their 7th, 8th man, Andre Iguodala, Tyler Hero, whatever you want to,
Yeah.
Jay Crowder, a very good defensive player. Not very good on offense. He can hit a key shot if you need him to, but
Yeah.
I think his defense is where it's at right now, and I think the Heat defense is rolling, and they got to keep going with it. And I think they take it in 7. I have the Heat in 7. I obviously wanted the Heat because I'm a Celtics fan,
Mhm.
Eastern, and I don't want to see the Lakers win again. I checked it. They have 16 banners.
Yeah.
The Celtics have 17. So if they win this one, they'll tie with the Celtics.
So Anthony Davis, 34 points first game, and LeBron, he was himself as well. The difference in rebounding really separated both teams. The Lakers 54 rebounds and Heat 36 rebounds. This caused the Lakers to have more second chances at scoring. And you have Goran Dragic that left the game with a foot injury.
And the Heat definitely play the smaller ball game in the entire bubble. Actually, they play small ball, kind of like the Celtics. They don't have very tall people. It's just they're running with what they have. They're doing the best that they could. Honestly, I don't think right now they're on a roll, but I don't think this is because of their coaching. I don't like whoever it is. Who is it?
It's like a dude with black hair.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's not the best coach for them. I think Jimmy Butler is honestly the leader of this team and coaching this
I
team.
think the coach is pretty good. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think so, but
he's calm. He's composed, just like the Celtics coach. All right, so game 2, 124-114 Lakers. Kelly Olynyk, 24 points. Kelly Olynyk on the Celtics was a nobody. He was kind of just there.
He was just there to fill a
Just like
spot
Jay
to
Crowder.
give someone a rest.
Kelly Olynyk comes out of nowhere, scores 24
With Isaiah Thomas
points.
and Avery Bradley, that was that era, right? Yeah.
And the Lakers just straight up outscored them in game 2.
So yeah,
I got
that.
game 3 too.
Yep. Go ahead.
115 to 104. The Heat take that game. Lakers with 19 turnovers. Iguodala and Jay Crowder played insane defense on Anthony Davis, holding him to only 15 points, which hurt the Lakers' scoring ability. You have Jimmy Butler with an outstanding game with 40 points. They were picking for Jimmy Butler, which made LeBron switch to a different man and then a guard covering Jimmy Butler, so Jimmy Butler could take advantage and drive to the basket or kick out to Tyler Hero. And yeah, Heat win.
So Heat are up in the series right now, 3-2. On Saturday the 10th.
No, they're not up.
No, they're down 3-2. I'm sorry. Who do you have winning? I know you want the Heat. We all want the Heat. Who do
I
you
want
have?
Heat. I have Lakers winning.
I want the Heat, and I have the Heat.
Because
I have the Heat in 7 games. I think they win on Sunday tomorrow, and I think they win on Tuesday.
think about this.
For the Lakers, I think they're on a roll right now, and they keep picking it up.
Who on the Heat has championship experience other than Iguodala? Not Jimmy Butler, not Tyler Hero.
No, Jimmy Butler's been the one,
not
hasn't he?
Duncan, no, not Duncan Robinson, not
Tyler Hero.
not Tyler Hero, not Bam Adebayo. LeBron has championship experience. Experience. As much as I hate him, he does have the experience. All right, so game 4, we have Bam Adebayo after the injury. Game 4, the Lakers took it 102 to 96. Yeah, Bam Adebayo's back after his injury. Both teams played well, though the Heat had 21 fouls, which allowed Lakers to score 21 points from the free throw line. You have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with clutch 3-point shots and Anthony Davis's clutch shots at the end. All right, so our next segment, this is a segment we'll do most of the time. It's Why Are You in the NBA? So we have some clips of some terrible NBA moments, and we're going to show them to you guys. So here we go. First up.
You want to go? I'm good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I go. All right, so I'll go first. My first NBA moment is how bad can you be? Okay, so I know the hype from Boston in the NBA around Tacko Fall, but Tacko Fall, why are you in the NBA, dude?
I know.
So in the Raptors series, in Game 3, 0.5 seconds left on the clock, and the Raptors somehow get off a 3. Kyle Lowry at 6 feet tall.
Throwing it over Tacko Fall at 7'5".
Yeah, so, all right, we'll roll the clip for you guys. So here we go, 0.5 seconds. Hope is basically gone. After Chase dunked it, went up by 2, we were like, let's freaking go. Tacko falls in, 0.5 seconds of the whole bubble. Kyle Lowry gets the ball. The ref is telling Brad Stevens to take a seat. He's freaking out. Tacko falls, jumping up. He's jumping up and down. His wingspan's like 10 feet tall, and Kyle Lowry somehow throws it across. OG Anunoby
Tacko Fall
with
is
0.5 seconds.
A foot and a half taller than Kyle Lowry.
With 0.5 seconds, and the Raptors take Game 3, force the Game 7 eventually, and end up losing and going home.
Alrighty.
That's about it. So Gavin has his Why Are You in the NBA?
So Why Are You in the NBA moment is Alex Caruso. He was a meme, but then people thought he was actually good. So here's Alex Caruso, the mouse.
He looks like a mouse, bro.
So in this clip, Alex Caruso takes a layup, and he throws it over the backboard.
So Rajon Rondo passes it down to Alex Caruso.
So we got Rajon Rondo passes it to Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso over the backboard. You are look at he keeps throwing it. Why is he throwing it back up at the backboard?
3 and 4 tries, and he still misses. 3 and 4 tries? What?
Okay.
What?
Throws it up. It literally gets stuck. Like, what is that layup? You are terrible.
He should not be in the NBA, as shown.
God.
So that's what basically.
Go back to the G League, Alex Caruso.
So basically, memes of the NBA is basically what we're showing you guys.
Yeah.
But that I think wraps it up.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below. Make sure to check us out at SoundCloud at the Sportscape Podcast.
And check us out on Instagram
at the Sportscape Podcast. And we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you guys.